Hi and welcome to Winners Corner. In the next 5 days we'll have a V75 round to look forward to each day. And this Wednesday is first out with the first V75 round, and Jägersro Racetrack is the host. All of the races this Wednesday are qualification races for the Derby, the Swedish Derby or the Derby Mare. This means that the quality of the races, Harry, is really high. What do you think of the round as a whole?
Absolutely fantastic. I've singled out 2 or 3 horses that I think stand up above the rest, but generally speaking, a quality that we've seldom seen before in derbies. And, you know, as I say, a derby is so special because you only have one shot at it. And it's a classic race, and everybody wants to win the derby. And we've really got some fantastic horses in the derby this year and in the Fillies derby. So I'm looking forward to a smashing derby this year.
Well, we start then immediately in race 5, which is the first qualification heat this day for the Swedish Derby. 2,640 meters, and horse number 1, Policy of Truth, will become the favorite here. Harry, is he the favorite in your book as well?
Absolutely. In this qualifier, definitely the favorite. He's one of the favorites to win the Derby. Policy of Truth was beaten very, very short head in the Criteriate last year. Ray Landal and Ulf Olsen worked very well together with Policy of Truth. He's a long time been in the top 3, definitely in with an outstanding chance, and I can't see him losing this qualifier. I think it's start to finish.
And this means that, of course, it's a win bet there in race 5. We move on to race 7. Also this qualification heat to the Derby. Number 1, Damos Racing, will become the favorite here. Is he as good a favorite as you think Policy of Truth was in race 5?
Absolutely. He's taken a bit more time to get into top form, but Svante Barth in great form, and Erik Adielsson an absolute cracker as a driver. Damos Racing, remember, beat Policy of Truth in the Criteriate that we spoke about, so there's a lot of revenge in the air there. Damos Racing and Policy of Truth are definite candidates to be right up there at the finish in the Derby 2017.
And this means that we have another win bet there in race 7. And we continue on the win bet streak in race 10. What do you want to tell us about this race?
Well, this is the one where I single out the winner of the 2017 Derby. Ludwig Olgini's Raya Face is just absolutely fantastic. He's gone from strength to strength. Nobody ever thought he would even have a chance in the Sprint Mile Championship in Halmstad, but he was so strong and showed just there what a kind of horse this is. I really believe that Policy of Truth, Damos Racing, but honestly, if my first choice, without any doubt, I can go to sleep peacefully, is Raya Face.
That means that we have another win bet there in race 10. And this means, Harry, that you played it very safe this far with win bets on the favorites. But now, though, now we're talking something else in race 11, because we're not going to talk about the favorite here, are we?
Absolutely not, but I can't imagine why he isn't favourite. I saw his comeback for Global Trust we're talking about, Jurmercantio Timonurmus in Mantorp. There's been a lot of buzz about this horse for a long time, and we know exactly what Timonurmus is capable of. Have a look at this, how he just literally spread eagles the field, and he's been away from racing a long time. And Global Trust is a very, very dangerous horse here, and I believe, seriously, he's got a very good chance of giving us a pretty good payback.
Thanks, Harry, and let us move on to the daily double. Races 10 and 11, it is as usual. And we've already talked about both of these races, Harry, and you recommended in DD1, number 9, Raya Face, and in DD2, number 9, Global Trust. Are you going for a straight double here with those?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That means that for this Wednesday, we have one single combination for the daily double. Now, V75, alias Pick 7, is what we're going to talk about. And as always, we have to find the winners in 7 consecutive races. And Harry, we need to bank the right horses, and we need to figure out in what races the high odds horses are likely to win. And you've got a solution for us.
I think the second leg of the V75, a very, very open race. There's some very good horses. I mentioned Cyber Lane, one of the favourites. I think that Global Trustworthy, even despite that draw 12, is one that one must include. There's so many, really. Hold Your Horses, Erik Adielsson is an outsider. Winner's Wine with Joachim Löfgren. There are a whole lot of horses here, and just you just need a reasonably good outsider here to win, and we can win quite a lot of money in this system. I think we've got a very good system today, actually.
Yeah, and we can see that you bank then Policy of Truth and in the first leg, and then number 9 Raish Face in V75-6. We haven't at all talked about the 5th leg, and here, I mean, it seems as if you think this race is very, very difficult because you mark 2/3 of the field. Is there any horse here that you would like to promote a little extra?
I would love to see. I think he's very underrated and has been well supported and done exceptionally well, and that's Monarch Newman, Frederick Persson. He showed what he could do in the Fillies Championship, and here he's got Monarch Newman, and Monarch Newman, I think, is a little underrated in this race, and certainly there are a couple of really good, interesting ones. Jorme Contio has been showing good form. Magic Win with Kai Vidal is a definite danger. So I've gone for a tremendous amount, but if I'm going to have to pick out one horse to bank in the top 7, I'm going to take 11 Monarch Newman.
Okay then, Harry, thank you so much for your effort today. That was 720 combinations for this Wednesday's V75 system. More about Swedish trotting and horse betting, of course, you find at our website, swedishhorseracing.com. And now we wish you the very best of luck with your bets to Jägersro Racetrack this Wednesday. Bye-bye.